FIshyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.
Hi, I'm John Oast. I'm the creator of FIshyaker.com. I just realized this is episode, I believe, 104, and I've been producing these videos now, for 8 years or something like that. And I've never actually taken a moment to really introduce myself. A lot of people know me from kayak fishing tournaments, from fishing shows, paddling shows, but I just thought I'd take a couple of minutes and tell you a little about myself. I'm actually from Portsmouth, Virginia. I grew up in the Norfolk, Virginia Beach area. Grew up there. I actually did a lot of competitive skateboarding. A lot of people know me from that from way back in the day. I was a sponsored skateboarder back in the late 80s, early 90s. But grew up on the water. When I was first born, I lived on the water, in a house on the water. My father was a businessman, but was also was actually a reservist Coast Guard officer. So I grew up really around the water from the time I was born. So I had a few injuries with skateboarding, and I'd always loved fishing and being around the water. But after my skateboarding years ended, I kind of went into fishing and thought about, hey, what am I going to do to get more into some of the more swampy and smaller areas? Started fishing out of canoes, which evolved into kayaks. And by that point, we're talking back probably over 15 years ago now, before there was a formal kayak fishing industry, I guess you could say, or community. I was doing that for several years. Like I said, these videos I've been doing since I think 2007. People ask me how I started doing these videos, especially the first ones, just showing close-ups of rigging and creating things. Well, ironically, I was recovering from hernia surgery at the time, and well, it was from picking up a kayak, actually carrying a kayak, unloading a kayak off a trailer, and got a hernia. I was sitting around the house and wasn't able to work for about 6 weeks, and I figured I'm going to start making stuff. And I figured, hey, it might make something that other people could use. And that's kind of how the whole FIshyaker concept started. For my job, I'm a career law enforcement officer. I've worked in both state and federal law enforcement and corrections over the years. Now I actually live in Pennsylvania, though, and I'm the security manager at a major healthcare facility up here. But I still, all my free moments, whenever I'm not doing stuff with my family, which sometimes has to do with fishing and kayaking too, or I'm not working, I'm usually doing something kayak fishing related. Some other personal things about me, I guess I could say. I mainly now fish a lot of fresh waters, especially the Susquehanna River, targeting smallmouth bass and muskie. But my heart's still saltwater. I love getting back home to Virginia and heading even further south to see family and friends, and hitting up a few redfish along the way. That's basically me in a nutshell. I want to thank everybody for over the years watching all the FIshyaker videos. We're now up over 1.4 million views. It's been a interesting, 8 or 10 years, whatever it's been now. And again, I want to thank everybody for watching. But that's just a little about me. I thought I'd just introduce myself after all these years. I've never taken a moment to tell you who I am and what I'm about. So, and remember, if you ever have any ideas for any rigging videos or concepts you'd like to talk about, post them up on our Facebook page at FIshyaker on Facebook, or shoot us an email. Go to our website, FIshyaker.com, and join in with us. Just trying to develop the sport and spread the ideas and help develop it even more. It's come a long way since I started doing it years back, fishing out of canoes and little sit-inside kayaks. Now we've got everything pretty much designed for us and ready to go, kind of plug and play. But sport's still evolving. Like I said, thanks for watching FIshyaker.com for all these years, and thanks for all your support. And I'll see you on the water. Thank you.